Najee Marshall comes in for Dante Exum, and it's Thompson in for Irving. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson from long range drills the three-pointer. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on that.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Here's Sexton. Missed inside. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they dropped the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Marshall passes to Q. Off on the layup. Jazz trail by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Clarkson. The Mavericks pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just... got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Clarkson for 3. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor. It makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's John Collins, and it's Mills, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information, to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Pass to Thompson to the inside. To the right side. Here's Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Mavericks have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Collier, he's checked in for Utah.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Irving looking for an opening. To the wing on the left. Q. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Clarkson. And he makes good on the layup. Clarkson's got 6 points.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Pass to Thompson. And Marshall kicks to Irving. Shoots over Collier. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Now here's Markkanen. Off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
One thing Shams here talked about, banning top 10 pick protections in trades. Why is that?
We saw Dallas absorb a big fine a couple years ago, but then they drafted Derek Lively, and it truly worked out for them. So if you're going to avoid that, maybe it's better to change the trade rules to avoid those kinds of incentives. But Dallas really, I think if they could do that over again and absorb the fine, they would want it to be double the amount, the way that Derek Lively looked and the way that he played.
Well said. I totally agree. And the shot goes down. Collier's got his first points of the night. Mavericks leading by 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Beyond the arc. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Q. 11 points in the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to Hendricks. He jams it with authority.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Q. Exum, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Utah also making some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for John Collins. Sexton comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Georgia subbed in for Collier. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher, and once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, misses the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Thompson. Pass to Washington. And here is Doncic. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Count that one.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
George looking around. Here's Hendricks. A rebound by Washington.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Thompson outside. Dallas moving it around. And it's Washington missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
George with the bounce pass. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebound. By Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Exum. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Exum's got his first bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Fires from deep. And so it's Dallas out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Utah Jazz.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now, Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pass to Doncic. There's the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 17. Down low. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Out of bounds.
Here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Pass to Exum. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
That free throw good from Washington. No good on the second free throw. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Jazz trail by 16. Pass to George. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Markkanen sets the pick for George. And he drives in. Can't connect from short range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Exum kicks to Doncic. Three-pointer, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Washington. Outside for Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Great look, but off the mark. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Mavericks. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's George. Sinks that one from the post. George has got 9.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Over in the corner, Washington. Irving for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to George. Here's Hendricks. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it up and down.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jazz trail by 15 after bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy. Expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Outside, George. There's a good screen. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Now, here's Washington. 11 points in the game. Pass to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
For Dallas, Q, he's checked in for Washington. And Thompson in for Irving. Clarkson outside. Kessler, a screen on Thompson. Clarkson kicks to Collins. The Jazz again can't hit it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms. of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Yeah, a free throw, no good. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Here's Q. Rebound, Utah. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Sexton for 3. Rebound by Marshall.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Exum. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Dallas leading by 14. Doncic feeling it out to the middle. A nice shot by Q. Q's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Sexton. Thompson against Clarkson. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got 11.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
Pass to Q. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. And finished off by Collins.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. Pass to Q. This one for 3. The Mavericks rebound. Marshall dishes to Thompson. Here's Q. Buries it from 3-point range. Q's got 10 points here in the second half. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks ahead, leading by 17. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Marshall.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Grimes. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Q. Dallas, no good that time either.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Grimes. Markkanen with the block.
That's a great job by Markkanen. Using his 7-foot frame. You forget how long he is.
Here's Q. Hits it from 3-point range. Q's got 4 points this quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Markkanen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Grimes passes to Q. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Washington missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Down by 15. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, and over his career, Clarkson has gotten much better about moving the ball.
Pass to Washington. Driving in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Dante Exum comes in for Thompson. That free throw good from Washington. And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Outside, George to the paint. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Using his size inside, Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Here's Q, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And now it's 27 points for Q.
And Matador defense, That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Kessler finds Markkanen.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Mavericks leading by 14. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Kessler. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Hendricks is checked in. Releases from 15. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to George. On the wing, Markkanen. And here's Sexton. Clock at 6. Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Doncic against George. Doncic passes to Q. Pass to Exum. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Down low. Goes up with it. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Markkanen. Pass to Washington. To the middle. Here's Q. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice D from Doncic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Lets it go from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Q's got 8 points in the quarter.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. Markkanen missing again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Q. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton gets a head start. He's so hard to stop.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He had... And you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Washington with it. Pass to Q. It's up a 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. There's the drive.
Jordan Clarkson.
Here's Q, off target with that shot. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this.
Great win tonight, MP.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be in.
Good job, MP. I see.
Okay, I'm holding. Toughen up, guys. Go take a break. No long stop. Front.
Fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint them. We hope you'll come and join us for the first t-shirt game. The first 10,000 fans to the arena will receive this special giveaway. Wear the blue t-shirt and show your team pride. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get our great toys bobblehead. To the whole stadium, if you're searching for tickets to the upcoming home game, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability. We want your time to be able to enjoy it.
Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the Mavericks. For the Minnesota Timberwolves. Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burks. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've come out the gate strong, and they have a roster that continues to improve. There's lots of optimism around this squad.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Exum in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back.
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe it.
Doncic against Conley. Lets it go from 11. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Outside McDaniels. Randle outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Outside Reid. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range.
Naz Reid, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Outside Irving. Washington outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Randle, good. Randle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Clock at 6. A shot from the high post. And that one's good. Irving.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Conley, a screen on Irving. Pass to Randle. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, coming off the court. Come on, get down for your Timberwolves Breakers dance.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gafford. Here's Exum. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 5 points.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Over Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Outside Irving. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56-26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
That free throw no good. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Randall outside.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
The free throw drops for Randall. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And Randall drops them both.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
And it's Washington missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Reed. The three. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Randall can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Dallas making a change here.
Maverick substitutions. Number three.
The Timberwolves have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12 to the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Doncic outside. Pass to Q. Back to Doncic. Up and over Conley. And it's Doncic missing.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And rejected. Now here's Irving. 10 points in his last outing. Q can't get it to go. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. And there's the lob. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Q can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Now Conley fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Miller comes in for Randall. And it's Ingles in for DiVincenzo. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Irving. 1:51 left to play in the first. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Q. Mavericks trail by 3. To the middle to snap the cold streak. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Conley with the ball. Picked by Gobert. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Q. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Conley. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Q. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Washington. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. To the inside. Here's Q. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Q in at the 4. Here's Randall. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Pass to Alexander Walker. No good on the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson passes to Q, and he gets the bucket. Q's got 9 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Outside McDaniels. That three's off the mark. Dallas has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Irving for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Derek Lively.
Well, Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
First free throw is good. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Q. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. McDaniels gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving with it from behind the arc. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Randle against Thompson. Outside McDaniels. He drops it from range. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Pass to Q. 18 feet out. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Over to the wing, and here's Dillingham from the arc. Kept alive. Gobert. Oh, look at Rudy Gobert!
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Q. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Minnesota's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Randle. There's a foul. It's on Derek Lively. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Grimes comes in for Marshall. And the three-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Washington outside. Pass to Q. Washington, a screen on Reed. Free throw line jumper. Q, good. Q's got 15 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
To the left wing. Here's Randle. Mavericks with a rebound. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And that... And so it's Minnesota with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight.
A look here now at Minnesota. A tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hit.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
We've got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. 6 on the shot clock. Reid sets a screen. The 3 is up. McDaniels can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Out to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 10.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
DiVincenzo finds Randle. They set the pick from deep. Minnesota again missing.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside. Here's Gafford. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Gafford's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reid for 3. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reid. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. He's scoreless. Here's Q. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Pass to Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Q. Q's got 7 rebounds in the game. Exum passes to Q. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 1:44 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Gobert. Now Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Right wing. Ingles, a screen on Thompson. Now Ingles takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
Q tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Randall is checked in. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Gobert passes to Ingles. Randall against Lively. Excellent D there from Lively.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Q. Ingles defending. Here's Q. Give him 20. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's the lob. Deflected at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Minnesota just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join. And a moment now as we take a look at our... State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Q in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Q. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Ingles has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
There's a screen by Marshall. Here's Q. Lays it up and banks it in. Q's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ingles, good.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
To the paint. Here's Q. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. Minnesota leading by 22. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dillingham. Randall inside. He's guarded by Washington. Randall, good.
Boy, Julius Randall is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Grimes, he's checked in for Marshall. Irving, the pass to Washington. Here's Q. Pass to Thompson. Here's Irving. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Dallas making a change here. Exum's checked in. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Ingles. Ingles got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, BA. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And it's good for 2.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Q, defended by Gobert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And that one misses. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Reed can't hit.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Washington passes to Q. Now here's Gafford. Pass to Q. This one for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And Randall the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Exum passes to Q. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a final mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Here's Q. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. The Timberwolves lead by 23. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Randall left side. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Washington. From deep, here's Doncic. Hits a three-pointer. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Q. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Q's got 36 points.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Gobert. Here's Shannon. Ingles, a screen on Irving. Shannon's shot is off. Exum outside. Here's Q. Down low. Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Here's Conley. Randall outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Mavericks trail by 16. Pass to Q. And here is Irving. Reed defending. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
For 3, Randall. Doncic pulls down the board.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 12. Reed to screen on Washington. Outside Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Over Irving. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Dante Exum.
Well, Randall works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and Players Union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Outside, DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark. Washington passes to Doncic. Here's Q. Let's go with a three. Pass to Irving. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drops in the three. Q's got 39.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Here is DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win and one win.
I saw MP had his first career double-double. That shows talent and drive, and we'd love to see both. Keep on keeping on, player.
We all have our bad days.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
I see we're at the gym, Chris.
We are, Shake, the Gatorade training facility to be specific, in a new location for 2K25, right here next to all this beautiful water.
Okay, I like it. So this is where I go to do my weekly workout?
Yep, work on your body type and get those reps in each week to earn my points and increase your stamina rating. And if you manage a perfect workout,
then you're gonna get some extra turbo meter as a bonus.
You got it. Important stuff. Don't sleep on those stamina increases. This is the only place to do it in 2K25. Lots of ways to help out your game here at the Gatorade training facility.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going for that Workout Warrior badge. Attempt all the workouts at least once to get a 99 stamina on all your builds, lock in that extra turbo meter, and open up all 3 body types. But what about these courts?
That's right. You can ball here too, but with a twist. You get one of each Gatorade boost for free to start each game.
Awesome. And you can't beat the location, am I right?
Not this. Look at this.
Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in.
What's up, MP?
There he is.
Look out there, MP.
Whoa. No way. This can't be real. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. We'll be here.
Hey, great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.